Hello students, welcome back to KHC Online Education. Based on what we have learned in the previous classes, here are some questions to do. Kindly solve them and you can just verify your answers as well. Today we are going to start with crisscross system of multiplication. This technique is named as Urdhva Tiryak Sutra in Vedic maths. The meaning of this phrase is vertically and crosswise. Now, this system of multiplication can be used for any combination of numbers of any length. So this system is applicable to any type of multiplication that you have, and you'll get your answer in just a single step. Let us start with the first example. In the first example, we have 23 to be multiplied by 12. So here we are multiplying a two-digit number by a two-digit number. Let's see the steps involved. First thing, we have to multiply the units digit. So here are the units digit, these are the tens digit, right? So we vertically multiply the units digit. So 3 times 2 is 6. Write that as the first part of your answer. After that, we have to crisscross, or we have to cross multiply and add the products. So you cross multiply 2 with 2, the answer is 4. You cross multiply 3 and 1, the answer is 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. Write down 7 as the next digit of your answer. After that, the final step is to vertically multiply the tens digit. 2 times 1 is 2. So therefore, 2 is the last digit. Your multiplication is complete. So if you have to notate the 3 steps involved in multiplying a two-digit number by a two-digit number, what were the steps? Number 1 step was to vertically multiply the ones digit. Next is to crisscross or cross multiply the digits and find their sum. The third step is to vertically multiply the tens digit. This way, you'll get your answer. Now, using the same technique, we can multiply 21 by 13. In case of 21 and 13, firstly, we multiply the ones digit, right? So 3 times 1 is 3. Now we crisscross the digits, that is, we cross multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 you write down as the next digit of your answer. After that, you have to vertically multiply the tens digit. 2 times 1 is 2. So the answer is 273. Now, let us see an example of a two-digit number where there is a carryover involved. Now, carryover is a very common thing in mathematics. So let's see a question where carryover is involved. To multiply 23 by 14, step 1 is to vertically multiply the ones digit. So here we have 4 times 3, which is equal to 12. Now, instead of 12, we just write down 2 and we carry over 1. So we are carrying 1. Step 2 is to cross multiply the digits and write down find the sum and the sum. So 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 1 is 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. Now since you're carrying 1, so the answer must be 12. Now instead of 12, you just write 2 and you carry 1. So you're still carrying 1. Now step 3 is to vertically multiply the tens digit. 2 times 1 is 2, but since you're carrying 1, we'll write the answer 3. Therefore, the product of 23 and 14 is 322. Similarly, we can multiply 34 and 25 and get the answer in just one step. Yes? So 34 times 25. First thing, 5 times 4 is 20. You write 0, you're carrying 2. Now cross multiply. 3 times 5 is 15. You're carrying this 2, so I'm adding it here only. 2 you're already carrying. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 15 is 25. We write down 5 and we carry 2. After that, we have to vertically multiply the tens digit. 3 times 2 is 6, but since we are carrying 2, we have to write 8. So the answer is 850. Similarly, try these 3 questions and you have your answers here to verify as well. Thus, we see how the crisscross system of multiplication helps us get our answer in just one line. Now, this system can be expanded to multiplication of number of higher digits too, and in every case, you'll get the answer in single line. Okay. Now, let us look at the multiplication process involved in multiplying a 3-digit number by another 3-digit number. So, let us first see the notations. First, we have to multiply the ones digit vertically. These are ones digit, tens and hundreds, okay? We vertically multiply the ones digit. Next, we cross multiply the ones digit with the tens digit and find their sum. That is the second step involved. The third step involved out here was unique, and we did not see this particular step in the 2-digit numbers, right? So this step is to cross multiply the hundreds digit with the ones digit and vertically multiply the tens digit and find their sum. Okay, that is the third step. The fourth step is to cross multiply the tens digit with the hundreds digit and their sum has to be found out. And finally, we vertically multiply the hundreds digit. So this is how 5 steps are involved in multiplying a 3-digit number by a 3-digit number. Let us see how to do it. So, the first notation was to multiply the ones digit. So you multiply 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. This was your first step. The next step is to cross multiply the tens digit with the ones digit. So you do this. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 0, right? Because 1 into 0 is 0. So 2 times 2 is 4. You write down 4 only. After that, the third step is crucial. What do you need to do? You cross multiply the end digits, okay? And you vertically multiply the tens digit and you have to find their sum. So 1 multiplied with 2 is 2. 3 multiplied with 1 is 3. 2 multiplied with 0 is 2. We are not carrying over anything, so we just have to find the sum. 3 plus 2 plus 0, that's 5. Right? So we write down 5 as the next digit of our answer. After that, we have to cross multiply the hundreds digit with the tens digit. So 1 times 0 is a 0 and 3 times 2 is a 6. So the answer is 6. Lastly, we vertically multiply the hundreds digit. 3 times 1 is 3. So write down 3 as it is. The complete answer is 36,542. So these are the steps. There were 5 steps involved while multiplying a 3-digit number with a 3-digit number. And this is how we are supposed to solve it. Let us look at another example. Again, multiply the units digit out here. 4 times 5, the answer is 20. We write 0 and we carry 2. Cross multiply the tens digit with the ones digit next. And then 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 5 is 20. And since you're carrying 2, 20 plus 10 is 30 plus 2 is 32. You write down 2. Now you're carrying 3. Okay. The third step. Don't forget that you're carrying 3. Okay. Third step, cross multiply the end digits. So 5 times 1 is 5. This is multiplied vertically. 2 times 5 is 10. And 4 times 3 is 12. Now you're carrying that 3. When you add them together, how much do you get? So 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 12 is 20 plus 10 is 30. Now again you got the answer as 30. So you write 0 and you carry 3. Next you have to vertically multiply the tens digit with the hundreds digit. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus the carrying 3. 5 plus 6 is 11, 12, 13 and 14. So the next answer is 14. We write down 4 and we carry 1. Finally, 3 times 1 is 3. But since we are carrying 1, we write down 4. Therefore, our multiplication is complete and the answer is 44,020. Using the same technique, solve these 3 questions and see if you can do it or not. Here is a fun fact. The opposite sides of a dice always add up to 7. For example, 6 and 1 will always be on opposite sides and they'll always add up to 7. Similarly, 3 and 4 will be on the opposite sides, 5 and 2 will be on the opposite sides, 6 and 1. So there are 6 faces in a dice. So these 6 faces will occupy the position this way. The numbers will occupy the position this way. Okay? That's it for today's class. I'll see you in the next class with